Welcome in, my beautiful Capricorn friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's go ahead, call in spirit, open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So I wanted to first start with a guardian angel oracle card for you. So your guardian angel is coming forward with a message that your soul needs to hear right now. And they're saying no fear. Have no fear, Capricorn. The message here is notice when fear, doubt, and unrest creep in. Notice when you ensnare your soul in lower frequencies. Draw your focus inward and then upward. Meet me there and declare your freedom once again. I feel this is Archangel Michael that's coming forward. So once again, notice when fear, doubt, and unrest creep in. Notice when you ensnare your soul in low frequencies. Draw your focus inward and upward and meet me there. And declare your freedom once again. So they want you to just move through that fear. Fear, we can feel it, but we can set it aside. It doesn't have to override our experience. So have no fear, Capricorn. And I'm going to pull a blocked energy card. So this is something that Spirit is supporting you in also clearing. Okay, so we are getting for you today black magic. You may have experienced the energy of black magic. It doesn't have power over you. I want you to know that. Okay, so negative energies are hindering your success and growth. They want you to cleanse your space here. Capricorn, defend yourself against spiritual attacks and remove harmful curses or any other form of black magic, while also cleansing and protecting yourself from further attacks. So I don't believe in the power of black magic. That's just my belief. You might believe differently. I feel that if you believe it has power over you, then it will have power over you. It's about that belief, right? That's going to be important. So this has no power over you. It is being unblocked. Okay, so we're going to pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. And these energies might be coming through an energy vampire. This is what I feel is coming through the black magic card for you. So we have the Ace of Cups. So this is where we've got an experience that is encouraging you to be open because there's so much that is coming in to bless you. So they want you to stay open and receptive at this time. And we have the energy of the devil. This is coming through together with this. So this is a sticky energy. And it's something that feels good in the moment, but actually isn't good for us long term. It is addictions. It is, things that aren't in alignment with our body, our mind, and our soul. So there's something here that Spirit is bringing into your awareness around the Devil card. So this is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you might feel this energy intensely, while others you might feel this subtly. And fear is definitely coming in as a big word here. And the Eight of Wands. So there's a lot of abundance coming in for you, a lot of growth and expansion that you are going to experience. And I'm seeing that you are a part of creating this experience of abundance and expansion. Like you're working on it. Your energy is there. So you're going to see the results of your effort and your energy. Okay, so that is the Eight of Wands. I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition and you will also receive your own messages. And that's my favorite part, Capricorn, is when you should share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So yeah, this is a powerful spread here, and there's a lot of beautiful things that are coming in. So whatever this is, again, has no power, and I'm seeing it being cleared away, no longer in the way of what you're desiring to experience. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. So we've got the Ace of Cups here. This is this cup that is overflowing. This is where your heart is feeling full. You've been having experiences like this, Capricorn. And I'm also getting you being tired within the experience, having little bits and pieces of tired moments where your body is just calling you to rest and you're listening to that call. And with that, I feel something is beginning to light up. There's some sort of a passion, some sort of a desire in the background that you've been feeling recently. It's right in the pit of your gut, right? There's something here that is bubbling, something that is coming alive, right? So this is something that they want you to connect to, especially if you've been feeling it, just to stay there in the moment, feeling into the energy, right? Rather than ignoring it or trying to fix it, or, you know, whatever it is that sometimes we try to do when we feel something that's unusual. And, you know, this is the energy that I was feeling before filming this reading today for you. In my morning meditation, I felt this like unusual energy that I couldn't put words to. And what's coming through for you are the words that you can put to something that you've been feeling recently, like you're naming it soon, if you haven't already, right? And this is also confirming that there's a new beginning, right? There's something new that you are stepping into. This doesn't mean it's in your material world. This could be on an energetic level, even though it may be coming up in your physical reality as something, right? I'm seeing that there's going to be a conversation or conversations you're going to find yourself having where you're connecting deeper to the person that you're conversing with. Like the exchanging of energy, like I feel that maybe there is somebody in your life right now that is going through a difficult time. It feels like they're going through their own spiritual experience. And you're there as this loving, supporting, angel in their life. And there's a lot of, like, I feel there's a deep connection here, and maybe the spotlight is on this connection or something like that, right? So, and this is something that might not be yours. It might be someone else's that they're moving through right now. And you're, in this interaction, in this like journey with them. So I'm not seeing that this is you actually stepping into this place, right? Realizing like, this is what's important for me. This is what matters. This is where my energy I'm going to allot to now. So there's different layers to this, Capricorn, right? These energies come in different waves through all the different experience we're having in our day-to-day life, right? We're going to work, we get up, we're at home, then we go to work, depending on what you're doing. You spend a whole day there driving home. Like there's all these different things that we're experiencing, and emotions and everyone else at the same time. They want you to keep yourself open and receptive at this time as well, because there's some important information incoming, something like a sign or clarification that you have been asking for, but also we have opportunities, we have connections incoming. Okay, so this is something that Spirit is wanting you to see and experience. So they are communicating to you through the signs and the subtle language that we don't interact with like all the time. It's more in the background. So this is where we slow ourselves down, steady, and silence, right? It's just quieting our nervous system and moving through the experience we're having. Whatever that reality for you is, just being within that experience, whether it's a high or a low, right? So remember, you are spirit in human form, having a human experience. And the human experience is a lot of many different kinds of experiences. And I always find that for me, the emotions is the biggest one that we are usually facing and having challenges with. right? So I feel your heart is huge. You feel a lot. You are a sensitive soul. And I feel out there, some of you are empaths. You feel into other people's energy and you carry it as your own. Sometimes we do that without even being aware. And until we become aware, we're moving through it, right? So yeah, there's something here they're opening you up to. And here, this doesn't necessarily have to be something negative. It is something that is in the way, right? It's blocking the view of what you're meant to experience. So, and this is something that we choose, right? We invite this energy in. It's like a vampire. So I don't know if any of you have seen vampire movies, but you have to invite a vampire in for it to come in. This has been invited in. Okay, so that's the first thing they wanted me to share. And this, once this is out of the way, because I feel somewhere there's some power this is being fed, right? So I don't know what this devil energy for you, Capricorn, is. You can share with me in the comment section below. I feel you've been battling this for a while. And whatever this battle is, maybe it's loud in your world, but it's more something in the background, right? And sometimes the actions come through erratic or you can't explain them. They're unusual, right? So this is the energy that's going through, is making sense of something that might not make sense to you right now, or trying to, I feel there is this like sticky energy that has to do with a habit. I feel for some of you, maybe it's some sort of a habit that you have, some sort of a pattern. Maybe you recognize it and maybe you don't, but it's coming into your awareness, and that might be an uncomfortable experience. And the reason why this energy is sticky is because it's been with us for so long, it's hard to get rid of it, right? An example of this is, people that exercise find it easy to exercise, I think, right? I used to never exercise. I wasn't a big exerciser young. And now as I'm, once I've become 40, I'm now, really starting to do the healthy lifestyle. And it's been really hard because it's not a part of my lifestyle. And it's, you got to be like really good with yourself as you're moving through this, like very loving and supporting of yourself. Sometimes we can get mad at ourselves, and just pay attention to the words that you are saying about the experience you are having when you're discussing it with someone else, because I feel you are answering your own questions here. Okay, so this is the Devil card. It doesn't belong, and Spirit wants you to know that you are not stuck. Okay, this has no power over you. You are not powerless in this situation. So there's this like building up of strength within this through the experience itself, standing in your truth, overcoming this. Sometimes it's a tunnel where you don't know where you're going in that tunnel. And it's just being in that experience and just moving through it without taking it personal in a way, right? Sometimes, situations, of course, we're going to take them personal because we're the ones that are going through it, right? But this is not, we can think that all day long, but here we get a choice on how we want to shift the experience itself. So I feel this tunnel that you may be moving through right now that feels dark. It's not like a negative experience unless we choose it to be that. It's more of finding yourself, right? So this is what I'm getting here, is you're getting closer and closer to who you truly are, and you're within that experience and you're seeing the experience itself changing. And there is no timing to this, so let go of any kind of timing or, rush or whatever it is that has to do with time here. Let that go, right? It's going to happen how it's going to happen, in the way it's going to happen, and the timing it's going to happen. But know that it's going to happen because you're going to make it happen. Okay, so the Devil card and the energy vampires around you, I feel it's really important. These look like boundaries. And, standing in your truth, speaking your truth, living and breathing your truth. This is what many of you out there are doing already. Right? And we're, whenever, it doesn't even matter where we are in life, we have energies that sometimes drain us, take advantage of us, or, and I feel sometimes it's unintentional, right? It's the energy that is just there. And Everyone's on their own journey. You are on your own journey here, Capricorn. And sometimes we get mixed up in other people's journeys. Right now, they want you to focus on yours, you know, your lessons. Everyone has their own life experience, and you're not meant to fix someone's life or save someone, because I feel some of you may have a tendency to do this. So there's something here that they're bringing into your awareness. Okay. And again, they're saying it's not a negative thing. It's because it's coming from the heart. It's coming from the heart. So there's like this awareness, you know, around you, maybe theme or something. And, you know, I'm getting something here coming down the family line. Like, you know, maybe there's some sort of a curse that was talked about, or some sort of blockage or behavior or pattern that has come through family history. Well, I feel that you are someone who is shifting that for that lineage. And the Eight of Wands is, these are doors that are opening for you. This is the energy that is aligned to you that's now coming in. And when we're steady, clear, moving through this, facing it, not letting it scare us, we start to see this that's coming in. Because, you know, in my own experience, I remember when I was younger, new things or opportunities felt scary. So I just wouldn't do them because I thought being safe was better. And whenever I played it safe, I found that I didn't grow. That's my own experience. And when I took risks, when I tried different things and wasn't afraid of it, overcome it, then I found that I was growing. And I learned through the process of that, there's always an adjustment period, right? That 3-month, you know, I share this all the time, is the 3-month probation we have at work, where the company gets to see if we're a good fit for them, but also we get to see if that company is a good fit for us, right? And when you move through that adjustment, you know, you get used to it, and then you're good at what you're doing because you've been practicing it and doing it and learning it. And then all of a sudden you find yourself in this absolutely beautiful experience, and you're connected to all of these energies that are in alignment, right? Sometimes it doesn't work out, and that's okay. And then we find other options. So there's opportunities and a beautiful flow around the opportunities that I'm seeing here. Okay, this is not in the way. You're not letting it get in the way. Sure, it's there, but it's sitting in the passenger side. You're in the driver's seat, right? You're taking the wheel of your life here. And there's a lot of power. You're reclaiming your power in a specific situation here. So, you know, I'm getting definitely someone else that you've been talking to recently, maybe somebody that's been challenging you in a way. Maybe they're testing your emotions because there's some sort of a friction in the way that this person is communicating with you, or the way that you might be interpreting their words, because there's an energy that feels a little bit frantic, a little bit unusual. Right? It just feels a bit off, right? I don't know what the words are to use for this. It just feels a bit weird, right? Like all of these kinds of words that sometimes explain something for us. And the blessing. So there's connections I'm feeling here incoming. Like you are slowly connecting to the dots. Everything is falling into place for you. And I feel that your mind might be all over the place here, Capricorn. So they want you to silence the mind, and one thing at a time. I feel there's a lot on your plate here. You're thinking about a lot of many things. So your energy's all over the place. So gather this and let's structure, organize, compartmentalize, and take things one at a time here, one day at a time, rather than, I feel this is maybe where the time constraint, limitation, or restriction is coming in. So maybe there's fear around this, or like some sort of energy that is fiery. These could be, you know, those anger, resentment, you know, all kinds of emotions that bubble up, and then we find ourselves reacting. So just be mindful when you're feeling this to keep yourself steady and grounded and breathe through it. Okay, so know there's a many beautiful things coming in. This is the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Cups, right? This is where you're going to find yourself, you know, taking part in this world, in this universe, in the energy, and co-creating your desired experience in that with spirit, no matter what it is. You know, even if this is in the way, you're not, it doesn't have you bound, right? You're not bound by this. These shackles that these two, are they actually wearing them? It looks like it, but they're not stuck. It's a choice they're making. So yeah, there's something here that spirit is bringing into your awareness around perhaps a choice that you're making or made, right? So I wanted to pull a bonus card. There is a number frequency behind this energy, and we're going to pull it out today and see what message it has for you. Okay, so we are getting for you here is 33. Communication is going to be your superpower, Capricorn. Where to communicate, where not to communicate, and communication can come through body language. It can come through the things that are not being said. It's the energy. So we've got golden and yellow here. Pay attention to these colors. You might be seeing more of them. And 33 is a master number. Some of you might be a life path 33. And maybe the number 33 is significant for you. So this card indicates a need to communicate your thoughts and feelings and have the courage to speak your truth. Instead of keeping things to yourself out of fear of judgment, ridicule, or conflict, you must express your honest opinion, Capricorn. By doing so, you are releasing that energy from your being and promoting a healthy body and mind. This card indicates that you have something important to say. You are being encouraged to communicate or express yourself through writing, speaking, singing, dance, acting, music, or art. You may prefer to compose poetry or note your thoughts in a journal and keep your ideas and feelings to yourself. Or you may choose to voice them to others so that you may give and receive guidance, wisdom, and hope. And I feel, you know, why I'm chuckling is because I feel some of you are already doing this. I felt that. So whether your message is intended to inspire those around you or to simply heal yourself, it is important and necessary to help raise your own vibration, which in turn raises the vibration of the world. So in order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are encouraging you to communicate and express your truth. When you are honest and respectful and seek to serve greater good, your message will be received in the best possible light. Honest communication is the key. And if you're resonating today, I've got an affirmation for you, so feel free to write this down and use it or seal it in the comment section below. By communicating my truth, I create a healthy, harmonious life. So once again, by communicating my truth, I create a healthy, harmonious life. So that is your message from the number 33 here. And, you know, I'm seeing a lot of symbols and things like that. Dreams, nightmares coming through for some of you. Don't let these create fear. Instead, journal them because there's a message coming through it. Sometimes, you know, whenever I journal, I don't get the message right away. Sometimes I'm like, okay, what does this even mean? It doesn't make any sense. And when I go back and look at it after a couple of months, I'm able to look back at the experience and actually receive the message. So yeah, it might be working for you in that way. So we are getting here 1111 validation. So you may have been seeing this number a lot. So you are aligned with your highest good right now, Capricorn. You may be going through an awakening experience. They're saying it is an awakening experience. You are connecting more with your authentic self. You're finding yourself taking the right actions for you because the results are speaking really loud here. They want you to be intentional behind everything that you do, take action on, and know that you're in this experience of manifesting. It's the energy that you're putting out there. So they want you to be very mindful of how you're showing up in your world, the kind of energy you are outputting. No matter what you're receiving, it's about how you're showing up in that. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, before we part ways, I wanted to share some exciting news with you. My daughter and I have recently launched these beautiful pendants. This is the Celestial collection. These are zodiac medallions. They come in 18 karat gold vermeil and sterling silver. Today you can see that I'm wearing my Gemini sun sign and my Leo moon sign, and I'm going to be wearing these off. I'm not taking them off. Now I want you to know that each piece is blessed with love and intention. Okay, so what I'm going to do is leave you a link in the description box below for where you can find these and you can secure yours today. I'm also going to leave you with a message from my daughter today so that way you can personally meet her and hear her words for this collection, and then the ad campaign after that. So thank you so much again for all of your support, everyone.
Hi everyone, Ria's daughter here, Ashni from Sacred Haven. Me and Ria just released our first collection ever, and I wanted to share why we created it. From the beginning, we wanted to create jewelry that you guys felt connected to and personal that you could wear every day. That's why we created all 12 of the zodiac signs, because every sign has a different story and energy behind it, so everyone can find their piece that feels most like them. I'm wearing my Sagittarius pendant today, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I've gotten so many compliments so far. We hope you love the collection as much as we do, and thank you so much for all your support.